Let me start today's episode with a small scene. It's late evening. A college student is sitting in his room in Pune. Laptop open, ChatGPT on the screen. He types one sentence. The answer is average. He edits the sentence, adds clarity, adds context, and suddenly the response becomes powerful, structured, and almost human. Now, that moment right there is not just curiosity, that is prompt engineering in action. A few years ago, no one in India told you, beta, you can make a career by talking to AI. And today, companies across the world are paying people not just to use AI, but to communicate with AI intelligently. So, if you love language, logic, creativity, and technology, and if you enjoy asking the right questions, this episode might introduce you to a career you never knew existed, but one that might perfectly suit you. So, welcome to the future. Welcome to the career of a prompt engineer. Hi, I'm Kapeel Gupta, career coach, life mentor, and founder of Study Abroad Academy. I empower students, parents, and conscious professionals to design a fulfilling life and career by aligning their minds, values, and aspirations. And I do it with coaching, mindset work, and the game changing power of graphotherapy. Because students deserve more than just guidance, they deserve transformation. So let's dive in. Now, let me make something very clear. AI is everywhere now: education, healthcare, finance, marketing, law, design, even filmmaking. But here's the catch: AI is powerful, but it's only as smart as the instructions it receives. So that's where prompt engineers come in. Globally, companies like OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, and hundreds of AI startups are hiring people who can design prompts that make AI accurate, safe, creative, and useful. In India, the demand is quietly exploding. Startups in Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Pune, Gurugram, and even remote first companies are hiring prompt engineers for roles in content generation, AI training, chatbot design, data analysis, and automation. Now, what's beautiful about this career is that you don't need to leave India to work globally. Many prompt engineers work remotely for US, European, Middle East companies while living in India. So for Gen Z, this career breaks the old rule that good tech jobs only come from big degrees. Skill, experimentation, and thinking ability matter more here than marks. So this is not a passing trend. As AI tools multiply, the need for humans who can guide them ethically, creatively, and clearly will only increase. And now, let's make this real. Imagine you wake up, open a laptop, and your job is not to code lines endlessly, but to think deeply. A prompt engineer's day often starts with understanding a problem. For example, a company wants an AI chatbot that helps students choose careers. Now, the AI already exists, but it gives confusing answers. So, your job is to design prompts that guide the AI step by step, asking it to behave like a career counselor, use Indian context, avoid bias, and give simple explanations. So you test different prompts, you compare results, you refine wording, you add constraints, you remove ambiguity. So sometimes you work with developers, sometimes with content teams, and sometimes directly with business leaders. So you may design prompts for chatbots, AI tutors, marketing copy generators, legal research tools, medical summarization systems, resume screening AI, and creative writing tools. So you're not just typing instructions, you're teaching AI how to think responsibly. So many prompt engineers describe their work as a mix of psychology, language, logic, and creativity. So if you enjoy breaking problems into steps and experimenting with better questions, this job feels less like work and more like a puzzle. So now let me tell you something very important. There is no single degree called prompt engineering yet, and that's good news. Most successful prompt engineers today come from diverse backgrounds: engineering, humanities, psychology, business, design, even literature. What matters is skill, not stream. A strong prompt engineer usually has clear thinking, strong English communication, logical structuring ability, curiosity and experimentation mindset, basic understanding of AI models, and ethics and responsibility awareness. You don't need to be a hardcore coder, but basic familiarity with how AI models work is helpful. Many students start by simply practicing with tools like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or Midjourney, testing prompts daily and documenting results. So, if you want formal learning, Indian institutions and platforms like IIT Madras, online AI programs basically done by them, ISP, Upgrad, Coursera, and edX offer AI and data related courses that support this path. Abroad, universities like Stanford, MIT, Carnegie Mellon, Oxford, and University of Toronto are leading AI research where prompt design is actively studied. But remember, your portfolio matters more than your certificate in this career. So, if you can show real prompts, real use cases, and real improvements, you are already employable. And let's talk money. Honestly, in India, entry level prompt engineers can earn anywhere between 6 to 12 lakhs per year, depending on skill and company. With experience, specialized prompt engineers working in AI product teams can earn rupees 20 to rupees 40 lakhs per year. Internationally, especially in the US and Europe, prompt engineers earn between $80,000 to $200,000 per year, with top professionals earning even more. Freelancers and consultants charge per project or per hour, sometimes earning more than full time roles. But the real value is not just salary. This career gives you future proof relevance, global exposure, and flexibility. So, in a world where automation is replacing jobs, prompt engineers are the ones shaping automation itself. So, let me end this with a simple thought. The future does not belong only to those who can code, it belongs to those who can communicate clearly with intelligent systems. Prompt engineering is not about talking to machines, it's about understanding humans, context, ethics, and intent, and translating that into language AI understands. And if you're a student who loves thinking, questioning, writing, and experimenting, if you enjoy clarity more than chaos, if you want a career where learning never stops, this might be a calling. You don't need permission, you need patience. So here's my challenge to you: open an AI tool today, give it a task, refine your prompt 5 times, observe how the output improves. So that is how prompt engineers are born. Not in classrooms, but in curiosity. So if this episode opened a new door in your mind, share it with a friend who loves AI but hates coding. So subscribe to the Kapeel Gupta Career PodShow, where we don't just talk about careers, we help you see yourself living them. The future is listening. Learn how to speak to it.